Hi everybody, I am going to show you what the Path of Exile looks like on the Steam Deck with the new controller controls. But the first thing I'll note about the Steam Deck is that you still get this little touchpad here that works like a mouse, which is nice because some menus you can't use the controller yet. Um, and I believe the touchscreen also works. It doesn't really work right now because I'm capturing the video, so it's a little awkward, but you get used to the touchpad super quickly. Um, the other thing that's different from other controllers that I've used is there's 4 buttons on the bottom, and you'll see how I'm using those in just a second. Let's go to my hideout. Okay, so you can see that I've got, 4 skills just in the bottom right, and then if I hold R2, I have 4 more skills, L2, 4 more skills. You hold L2 and R2, you get like another 8 skills, but I haven't figured out how to bind these yet. So until I do that, can't use them. I have my main skill, my lightning strike, bound to this button down here, and this button over here is my whirling blades. This button right here is flame dash, and then this button triggers my utility flasks. You can see in the bottom left corner. So let's grab a map and see what we can do. I'm still pretty clunky with the menuing and this stuff, so bear with me. Alleyways. I can't alleyways because it starts with A, and also it's kind of hard for me to get lost. Oops, there goes my Alch orbs. So I pressed the wrong button. Can I salvage this? Yes, I can. You can see what it's like to Alch a map. Yeah, I can do that probably. Alright, let's stick it in the map device. See how we do. Picking up things are a little bit awkward. Everything's just like a little bit awkward, but that might just be like a skill issue on my part. I think overall I could get used to this very easily, and with a build that is like a little bit more well set up for it, it's probably very, very easy to get used to. Whirling lightning strike is like pretty good because you just kind of attack in place, but I assume something like summoner, or I'm gonna do RF Inquis this as we start cyclone, all that sort of stuff. It'll probably be pretty good. So I'm just pressing A near this stuff. I have an item filter on. It's probably uber strict. You probably want a relatively strict filter, just because stuff is everywhere. I think it got very messy without a filter. It says it's hovering at like 50 frames per second when there's enemies around. I see it drop to as low as 40, but that's about the lowest I've seen a regularly juiced T16. Which, it feels good. I could definitely play this. Obviously, like my gaming PC does better than that, but can't use that in bed easily. Can't use that on an airplane. I guess I can't do this on an airplane. That's not anyways, not so efficient mapping, which I don't think we can do with the ooh, do I remember what button? Oh, what's my ball? My ball lightning strike now. Oh god, I don't want to do this. Let me up here. Now that Chaos Orb can stay on the ground. It's standard, I don't even know what Chaos is worth. Oh, there's my ball lightning strike. Go, ball lightning striking for the Alright, so that was a map. Let's go back to the hideout. Overall, this is like pretty easy to use. I still haven't figured out what controls I like. But there's some things I'm missing, like Withering Step on M1 is something that I don't get to have. These random other little bits and pieces, but like, you know, I think I could easily make a build that plays just as well on the Steam Deck as it does on PC, and like it feels really good to play, and I can play it from anywhere, so I'm really excited about this. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this was helpful to somebody.